Hi, I'm James Corcoran. I'm Head of Recruitment for Sanderson Government and Defence. Prior to the training, my knowledge of neurodiversity and autism was pretty limited, actually, to be honest, and siloed in terms of those two phrases. I absolutely didn't know the various connotations or severity or the aspects that would affect those that are neurodivergent. So I would say I was pretty naive, in all honesty. So the reason that Sanderson felt the need to reach out for awareness was simply because the markets are growing again. We're in a position where we can grow and expand as an organisation, as are our clients. And I think something that was very obvious before we entered the recent pandemic, when everything slowed to a halt, was that we're not going to fill the skills gap that are available in our marketplace by simply fishing in the same pools as we've always fished in. So we thought the only way that we can teach our clients how to do recruitment better, how to look after their people better, how to be more open and fair when they're hiring, is to learn ourselves as an organisation before we start telling others how we think they should do it. So the changes that we've made at Sanderson Government and Defence as a result of the training is really around flexibility in regards to the needs of our individuals who are neurodivergent. There are at times silent aspects that we're not aware of, whereby the noise levels in the office can be too much for some. And it's important for us to understand that that's the case, listen to that concern and say, break out, go and sit in the lounge area, go and sit in the stand-up area, work from home that day. Just looking at how we can best flex our workplace to give an environment that is as accessible and as inclusive as possible. And that's not just to our neurodivergent employees, that's to everybody. So the benefit to Sanderson of employing neurodivergent individuals is simply to increase our knowledge, increase the wealth of knowledge, increase our capability, and goodness, those that are in our employee base who are neurodivergent are unbelievably successful. So we'd be mad not to want to continue to do that. And again, as I say, it's a case of, if we're not going to practice what we preach, what's the point? We need to make sure that we are as open and fair as possible, we're collaborative, we're supportive, and then we can relay the learns that we have into our client base, because again, skills gaps aren't going to be filled by looking at the people that have always done it. You need to reinvigorate it, you need to look at people's capabilities and hire on those capabilities. It's the only way that the market's going to grow. My takeaway from the recent training that Autism Plus delivered was that, again, we don't need to overthink what we're doing. We simply need to listen, learn, understand and support people in the ways that they best need support. It's completely different from one person to another person, but if we overthink it, overcomplicate it, we're going to manage badly. And we're going to start pointing fingers, which isn't the right thing to do. We just need to be inclusive, we need to be collaborative, and we need to listen with empathy.